It is a bright, sunny afternoon. The utility grid drops, and the entire neighborhood goes completely dark. If you have solar panels on your roof, you probably assume your house is the only one keeping the lights on. This diagram shows what actually happens to a standard solar installation. On the left, the panels generate power for the home and send extra energy out to the grid. On the right, the grid goes down, and the house loses power right along with everyone else. Standard grid-tied systems are required to shut down during a blackout. Without a way to isolate your home's circuits, sending live electricity back into dead power lines poses a severe safety risk to utility workers trying to fix the outage. The panels you see on a roof are just the collectors. Whether a property actually stays powered during a storm depends entirely on the hidden equipment connected below them. When you start planning a solar project, you run into two terms that sound similar but solve entirely different problems: net metering and battery storage. Net metering is strictly a billing agreement. It dictates how your utility company credits your account when your panels produce more electricity than you are currently using. Battery storage is physical hardware sitting inside your garage or utility room. It captures that excess electricity and holds it on site to be used when the grid fails. One is an accounting rule that lowers your monthly electric bill. The other is a tangible piece of infrastructure that dictates your physical reality during an emergency. Buyers often sign up for a great net metering rate thinking they are buying backup power. Confusing a financial mechanism for physical hardware is the primary reason property owners find themselves unexpectedly sitting in the dark. This diagram illustrates net metering. Your home generates excess daytime solar energy, pushing those units onto the utility grid. As units flow outward, they convert into financial credits. Accumulating credits drastically improves financial returns by offsetting the cost of power bought at night. But net metering does not store a single watt of electricity. It does not disconnect your building from the grid, and it cannot power your refrigerator, internet, or medical devices during a blackout. If your only goal is wiping out your monthly electricity cost, net metering is highly effective. But for emergency preparedness, it offers zero value. This comparison matrix shows battery storage requires a different approach, demanding on-site hardware and intelligent controls. Instead of sending power away, batteries capture daytime solar, creating an independent microgrid. When utility service drops, the battery takes over to keep essential operations running. That physical capability comes with a significantly higher upfront cost. It also requires strict discipline about exactly which appliances and circuits you choose to connect to the backup system. For homeowners reliant on essential medical equipment or businesses that cannot survive operational downtime, battery storage acts as the mandatory physical insurance policy. If you decide to install a residential battery, you have to prioritize. Assuming you can back up every single switch and outlet in your house by default is a fast track to draining your system. This scorecard breaks down a realistic partial home backup plan. You target green category essentials, like your refrigerator, router, and sump pump. Trying to run red category items, like central air conditioning or an electric oven, depletes your emergency reserve almost instantly. Aligning your battery capacity strictly with the loads you actually need to survive an outage delivers a far better return on your resilience budget. For small businesses, an outage triggers an immediate loss of revenue, wasted employee hours, and the potential destruction of refrigerated inventory. A commercial backup strategy protects the core of the business, keeping point-of-sale systems online, keeping essential servers running, and keeping food refrigeration perfectly cold. Commercial batteries offer an additional financial tool. This graph shows a daily utility rate curve. Utilities penalize businesses with demand charges during expensive peak hours. A battery discharges stored energy during that spike to flatten the facility's demand pull. That gives a commercial battery system a powerful dual purpose. It functions as an active cost control tool every single day, while sitting ready as emergency continuity insurance when the grid fails. This decision tree maps the right solar path. For lower bills on a reliable grid, net metering maximizes savings. For homes with medical devices or storm risks, you need targeted storage. To protect businesses from downtime and demand charges, a commercial battery is essential. Dropping vague labels like solar backup and identifying your property's true operational threshold is the only way to avoid buying a system that fails when you need it most. Asking a contractor for general backup power usually results in a poorly planned, overpriced system. Effective resilience requires strict prioritization of your devices. Walk through your home or facility, look at your appliances and circuits, and explicitly define the items that absolutely must stay online during a blackout. Once you know what matters most, contact Solar Panel Installation Columbus. We design customized solar battery backup systems built entirely around your real-world outage risks and essential loads.